regulation, section 1.42-10C1. This regulation states that a building owner is not required to review the utility allowances or implement new utility allowances until the building has achieved 90% occupancy for a period of 90 consecutive days or the end of the first year of the credit period, whichever is earlier. Now, of course, this is relating to a newer property. So here we're going to show we've got our new UA has come out just maybe a third of the way into the new year. So our deadline to implement the new UA would be 90 days later. But we have a new property whose placed in service date was perhaps a month before that. So as you can see, our 90% occupancy happens right in the middle of that 90-day implementation period for that new utility allowance. Since they didn't reach their 90% occupancy until midway through that implementation period, the new deadline for the implementation of the new utility allowance is going to be at the end of that 90 consecutive day period. What if, however, our 90% occupancy happens just before the start of the new year and they reach that 90 consecutive days of holding that occupancy after the new year? Well, again, that Treasury regulation states that the building has achieved, they must achieve 90% occupancy for a period of 90 consecutive days or the end of the first year of the tax credit period, whichever is earlier. So in this case, the deadline of the implementation for this utility allowance is going to be the end of that first year.